Yes, thank you, Pastor Jess, yet again. So sometimes you do become a product of your environment, and like Deborah said earlier, she was actually selling edibles for finances. Someone like myself was addicted to weed, like I've said several times. Like I mentioned as well previously, that you become a product of your environment without knowing. So my question to you would be, at what point does loyalty to old environments, friends, or habits become financial liability, and how should someone navigate that?
Just put the past behind you. Even if it's not a financial liability, you can think you're financially free, but it's going to be according to your poverty. What vision does is it expands your mind on possibilities. And when that happens, your team has to change. You cannot keep old team trying to get into new vision. Just one person's comment. Why are you, and it's not the musician's comment, it's just because the musician didn't do something they promised, they said, then he circled a comment and said, look at what he's doing to me. I said, it's just one person, an irrelevant person speaking. Why are you going to let that give you this kind of headache? It says, no, this one person is just speaking the mind of thousands of people. I said, but there are billions of people in the world. Just move on. We have an unhealthy allegiance to past things, whereas we speak the statement of greatness. Can't operate it by familiar things. Greatness is not familiar to our community. How can the pathway to greatness be familiar? Greatness is not familiar. How do you know the road there? This is the road there. That's why it's not familiar. To do now, you want me to follow the same path, and I can't follow the same path and expect a different destination. So if you hang around with the familiar, where you're going to end is familiar. But when you begin to walk different paths, it's more challenging. It has its own ups and downs. But the moment I'm walking through something that looks strange, I already now know it ends me somewhere. Sometimes when God wants to elevate you, he's going to shut some people out of your life automatically. Sometimes he's going to wait for you to mature to shut them out. Situations, either that situation is you were good to them, or you were bad to them, or they were bad to you, or you were good to them. I don't really think God fixates on that. God just fixates on the person he wants to use. He fixates on the covenant of greatness that you signed. And if you sign that, he's going to continuously adjust your life. Now, that may take time. Whereas someone can wake up and say, no, I used to know something, I don't want to know it anymore. A person can change their whole diary, change their whole life, change their whole friendship setting.